guys? Welcome back. Kellen and Tim here at the Galaxy Note 7 launch. And as you can see, we've got one in our hand. We've been playing with them for a while now. I want to give you guys just a quick tour of the device, tell you what's new. Obviously, we'll have time to dive into this deeper when the phone actually gets released. But speaking of that, pre-orders start already tomorrow, August 3rd, and then the phone hits stores everywhere, Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, all the big carriers on August 19th. So the phone pre-order tomorrow, then launches. There's freebies like 256 gig SD cards and Gear Fit 2s and all of that stuff. But anyway, so the device itself, obviously it's very much a Note. You have an S Pen. It's sort of got that Samsung style we've seen from a lot of devices lately, but it's just been refined just a little bit more. So like the dual edge display now on the Note. So we don't have like an S7 Edge Plus or anything like that. It's just one Note and it's dual edge, but it's kind of subtle, although it does have the edge swipe out. So you do get those edge features on a Note, but without that really drastic sort of edge style. In terms of specs, you got a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, and again, they're calling it dual edge. Snapdragon 820 in the US, 4 gig RAM, base of 64 gig storage, but it does have SD support up to 256 gigs. In terms of cameras, you got a 5 megapixel camera up front and a 12 megapixel dual pixel camera on the back. Both of those are f1.7, so basically you're getting the same camera package that you had with the S7s. Battery, 3,500 milliamp hour, obviously non-removable, but that's been the case for a while. So you have a fingerprint sensor in the home button, and then you also now have an iris scanner. So up here, iris scanner action. We've played with it a little bit. It's definitely something you're gonna have to get used to. It doesn't seem quite as seamless as you maybe had hoped, but it does have iris scanner for that extra secure protection there. Haven't mentioned this yet, but it's IP68 water and dust resistant. So it's the first Note that's water and dust resistant. That includes the pen. So you got a new pen, smaller, thinner, same powerful features. Obviously things have been tweaked a little bit there, and we'll be able to look at that more later. But so you get, you know, pen, water resistance, all that stuff built in. If we switch down to the bottom, USB Type-C for the first time in a Samsung phone, headphone jack as well. But USB Type-C, fast charging. You also have wireless charging, speaker down here. If you want to take a rest of the tour, you do have that power button on the right side, and then your volume rocker over on the left side. So it's a very similar package, but it is a Note with all the improvements we sort of want to see, like water resistance and a new S Pen and all that stuff. And then they tossed in iris scanners and things like that as well. So that's just sort of a hardware tour. In terms of software, we haven't had enough time to really give you a full preview, but you can see even this notification pull down is tweaked some. If you dive into the settings, you can see Samsung's really doing their own thing here and sort of reskinning everything, and they're sort of combining things into their own way. It is running Android 6.0.1. Obviously, this is a brand new version of TouchWiz on top of that. But there's all sorts of stuff in here that we'll have to play with. Like you can see here in the security, there's fingerprints and irises where you can train it and do all that stuff. So for the most part, that's pretty much it. Just a quick overview. Again, the phone's coming out so soon. We'll have full reviews up and things like that. We'll let you guys know everything there is to know about the Galaxy Note 7. We're Droid Life. Peace.